a day after this Moms of Liberty presentation at the Mary L. Stevens Library in Davis that Vox 40 started receiving bomb threats toward communities in Davis via email August 21st.
It's very hateful. It's very disturbing language.
That's how Davis Police's Deputy Chief Todd Henry previously described the language of the emails to Fox 40. Police say anti-LGBTQ plus views shared by some at the event share a similar ideology espoused in the email threats, but there is currently no evidence that they are linked. The sixth bomb threat in a little over a month, the second this week only 24 hours later, delayed schools again Tuesday morning. But Davis Police, the Yolo County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, and even the District Attorney's Office are no closer to catching the culprit.
The main issue with cybersecurity and crime is that I no longer have to be at a locale to commit the crime.
Cybersecurity expert Matt Bishop says there are different tactics the suspect could be using to remain anonymous. One, they could be sending the emails from a system that they broke into.
So what you can do with some systems is put in a phony address and then send it off. And if one of the recipients doesn't do its proper verification, that will go through.
Two, they could be using an anonymous mailer designed to keep their identity hidden,
which hides your identity and does it in such a way that it can't be traced back.
And three, they could be going through different machines and sites to forge where the email is coming from. Davis Police did say that they were able to trace the IP address back to foreign countries like Nigeria, which Bishop says can complicate the search.
Foreign countries aren't bound by U.S. law. So the country may have rules about when information can be given away and how it can be given.
And while the FBI's involvement in this investigation could help with that process,
and you're in the realm of international law, which is quite slow.
Bishop says the cyber world has complicated solving crimes, but the realities of human nature can leave their own clues.
It could be people who are just being nasty people. It could also be people who are somehow have some goal in mind. And if you can find that goal, which is, which could be anything from canceling classes to scaring the heck out of people, that might help the investigation.
And police say they looped in the Yolo County District Attorney's Office because there were some local social media postings circulating that could be a form of criminal doxing. And the DA's office confirmed they received investigative documents. They replied to us in a statement saying, in part, Davis PD did not believe there was a probable cause to make an arrest, so there are no pending court dates. We realize this is a time-sensitive issue with many individuals, as well as the county and the city being impacted. As you know, in order to find a path to prosecution, the fact of the case must support a belief that the case can be proved beyond a reasonable doubt, end quote.